My name is Martin Joroge. I work with the Kenya Organic Agriculture Network as a programs officer. Mainly, I work with farmers, I work with traders, retailers, all the value chain actors you can consider in the organic industry. And our main role is to promote organic in Kenya, as well as to promote things that actually grow the organic industry in Kenya. And one of the things that we have always drummed in is the fact that markets are the avenues where farmers can make the most of their enterprises. So you get like many people grow food and then they are taken advantage of through middlemen. So you find that this discourages many people going into agriculture. So the beauty about organic farming is that it's a niche product currently, but it's growing. So getting a market for it might not be as hard. I'm not saying it's not hard, but it might not be as hard. So one of the things that we as COAN do, we help farmers organize themselves into groups where they are able to market their products as organic. And we do this by certifying them organic through what is called the Participatory Guarantee System. This PGS in short is a process where farmers come together as a group. They form their rules and norms as that group. They actually make sure that they have production rules that follow the organic standards, that is the East Africa Organic Product Standards.
We are a group and we have a membership of about 20 farmers, 20 active farmers. And these farmers have been trained organic farmers, and that is one of the requirements to be a member. They are farmers who are practicing, not just farmers by name. So we are able to see and to get their produce here on the market. There are farmers who have also undergone a PGS training, which is kind of a local way of certifying, where farmers are accountable to each other. And from that stage, we have also been certified by COAN, which is one of the procedures to be able to sell out organic produce and even acquire more market, which we are now struggling with because we have a lot of demand and less supply. The farmers also pay a membership fee of 1,000 shillings. And we also have a market fee that helps run the errands of the market on a day-to-day basis, which whoever wants to join, as long as you are qualified and you go through the procedures, you also are supposed to pay that amount. We have been in operation for about 3-4 years. We have had our downfalls and our good moments. And right now, I think with the way the structures have been formed here in the market, that we have different kind of committees that take care of each and everything, like the marketing. We have the peer review who do the inspections every year. And we also have the spot checks, where also the peer review team is able to visit the farms randomly to just make sure that the farmers are keeping up with the procedures and the regulations that are required for an organic market. And generally, we also come and meet here every Friday, and we have talks and discussions behind the tent, as you can see, where farmers share their challenges, because in sharing, we are able to get solutions to what we are going through. So this is a very good avenue where we don't have middlemen, but farmers are able to meet their clients on a direct way or avenue. And through that, we are also able to get to know our clients, know their needs, and work towards meeting their needs. Our market is operated, we have 4 people who are selected each and every Friday to run the market. So it is not very engaging for every farmer. For those who are not on duty, you just come and bring your produce, and you are released to go home or do whatever you want to do. But those who are on duty make sure they run the market from beginning all the way to the end. And we have our systems that take care of the payment to the farmers, the accountability, everything is in order. So it's not an easy process. It has its own challenges, but we thank God because we have walked through them and we are overcoming one by one.
What we do, we train people on organic farming, and organic farming is so broad. First of all, we start by introducing them to what is organic agriculture. Then there are 4 pillars which every farmer must observe, which includes the principle of care. Then after that, we train them on composting. That is the first thing. In organic farming, we say you start by feeding your soil so that it can feed the crop, then the crop can feed you. So the first thing we train them is on composting, which there are I bet 3 different methods of composting, starting with the farmyard, the heap composting, and the green composting. Then we'll train them on foliars, which foliars are the boosters. They boost the crops from the top. Then after that, we train them on soil tillage techniques, which is vile unalima shamba lako, whereby we encourage them to use beds for easy management, maybe weed control, planting, harvesting, and everything. After that, there are different methods. There are the raised beds, the sunken beds, the multi-story gardens, the tower gardens, and everything. After that, after hapo, tunawafunza kupanda sasa. They have prepared the beds, then there are the cropping systems. There are different types, monocropping, intercropping, and everything. After that, we train them on crop rotation, which is so important because it helps you in controlling pests, in introducing some nutrients to the soil. After that, there are the harvesting thing and everything. Then the value addition, maybe for the herbs, the vegetables and everything, where we dry them and package them to be sold maybe later. Yeah, then another thing we teach them is on seed saving, which is saving your own seeds. Maybe ukitaka kupanda urudi kwa shop, unapanda tu zenye ulikuwa umetumia. Then there is another thing we train them is on agroforestry, which is the planting of crops together with trees.
I decided to be a customer here because their products are always fresh, they're always appealing and green. Their prices are quite reasonable compared to other markets. In fact, their quantity is a bit higher compared to the other markets. The other option that made me decide on this is because of the health conditions and the health problems we are experiencing in our day-to-day lives. It's very challenging. And instead of waiting for you to get a healthy issue so that you can start rectifying it, I decided it's better to prevent in advance using organic foods and changing the methods that we have been feeding before to these organic produce that we are consuming today. I can attest to it that the taste is awesome, is very good compared to other produces and marketing products. Because wherever you taste, like now I give an example of spinach. The spinach we buy in other markets compared to the taste we experience with the organic spinach is very different. When you keep them in the, I can call it shelf-life, on in my fridge or wherever they are not even preserved, the lifespan, the days they take for them to remain fresh, even if they are not preserved, it's not comparable to the other products or the other marketing products wherever we go to buy. So those are the options that I decided to take, but more so, it is their healthy value. The healthy value is very, very good. They also have things like the spices, the herbs, which are very rare to get, especially in the market around Kiseria. Not unless you go to Marigiti, and even Marigiti at times you don't get like the oregano, the basil, the sage, the mint. You will not get them. And when you get them, even the rosemaries, majority of them, they are not grown organically, and the taste is different. The lifespan on the shelf is very different because perhaps they have been transported from far distances. But these ones we are harvesting around and we buy the same day. So I buy them when they are fresh. On the other hand, we get some kind of education.
Tunakula chakula hizi ya kuongeza afya. Chakula zile hazina madhara mingi kwa sababu hatutumii chemical. Tunatumia zile vitu tumetoa kwa mashamba yetu. Tulianza June. Tulienda training, tukafundisha namna ya kutumia mbolea za zile vitu tunapanda sisi wenyewe. Zile chakula tunakula, you eat what you are what you eat. Ndio sababu sasa tukaamua tuendeshe hiyo ukulima. Yenyewe customers wanasema tunaendesha biashara mzuri kwa sababu ukule kitu kizuri ndio naye jirani yako naye pia kule kitu kizuri. Sasa ukimuhusia kitu mbaya ama ukimpatia kitu mbaya hata kwa na manufaa na hata rudi tena kwako. Lakini ukimpatia ile kitu kizuri inapendeza hata kutafuta hata kama ni usiku. Tunawa promote wenzetu. For example, ukiwa na kitu fulani ambayo mwenzako hana, unaenda kwake anachukua. Na yeye ukiwa na ile hana, anakuja kwako unampatia. Tunauza vitu yetu bei rahisi, sio bei ya juu. Yenyewe sisi inatusaidia na mambo mengi na inatufundisha mambo mengi ya kuendesha shughuli yetu ya farming na hata kuuza hizo mazao zetu. Na ningependelea wengine naye watu join ndio hii yetu iendelee.